Welcome back to HBCU Huddle. Please be joined by Jackson State's head coach, T.C. Taylor. Coach Taylor, how's everything going, man?
It's going good, man. I'm glad to be here. It's a big-time buzz in the air to be here, rub shoulder with some fellow head coaches in the conference. The media's out, all the top players in the conference are here, so I'm excited.
This is your first SWAC Media Day. Is it everything you expected it to be?
Oh, definitely, definitely. I could feel the energy when I came in, checked in the hotel yesterday, but you can feel the buzz in the air, but one of many.
One of many. I should have said first as head coach. There we go, first as head coach. This is your first year as head coach at Jackson State. What did it mean to you to have the overwhelming support of the locker room and Coach Standards putting in good words for you? What did it mean for you to have that type of support coming from the men in the football program?
A lot of people knew how hard, all the work that I put in to get to this point, including Coach Prime. He's seen it in the last couple of years that I was with him, and the fans and the people know that, I waited my time and paid my dues on this. I always had a plan for us becoming head coach. I didn't know if it would be at Jackson State, but to be able to say that I'm the head coach of Jackson State University, the Jackson State University, a former player here, a former fan here, man, I'm excited.
Selling yourself a bit short, former player. You were a star at Jackson State. What does it mean to be able to come back and coach at a place that serves such a pivotal piece in your success going forward in football and as a man as well?
Yeah, I mean, it's a huge responsibility. I always talk about that word responsibility because I can remember those days preparing as a player here, and you knew what I wanted to be. I wanted to be the best. I wanted to be great. I wanted to be in the record books, and all those things I accomplished. I think, the foundation I laid down as a player is some of the reason why I'm here now as a head coach. People knew how hard I worked, how I approached the game, how much I love football, and that's something I talk about with our coaching staff. I try to instill that in the staff, our players currently now. So it's a great feeling, and I look forward to it.
Coach, there's been a lot of transfers out of the program, a lot of transfers into the program. What is this program going to look like this year under your tutelage? All
those guys we brought in are tremendous football players. You talk about defensive side where we lost, offensive side where we lost, but the guys we brought in, we did a good job of going in the portal and getting the right guys. I get it. We had one player chosen all conference, and I told them, they don't know. We got close to 60-something new guys on the roster. People just don't know. It's up to us to go out there and show them, play together as one, and then, people are going to see what we've been seeing all summer. We got a very explosive and deep football team, that can really play the game from top to bottom at every position, and that's something that I wanted to do, was create competition at every position, and we got a ton of talent that I'm excited about.
The past 2 years, Jackson State has had straight-up stars on the defensive side of the ball. James Houston, Aubrey Miller Jr., they've taken over games at times, both of them, and that's the past 2 years. Is that a trend we could look forward to considering? Who are some players on the defensive side of the ball that you can see already have the potential to be those types of stars at this level?
Starting on the D-line is the player that I brought with me is Double D, Devontae Davis. It's a breakout year for him. I told him that. You're still not getting a lot of respect around the league. I think he was deserving of an all-conference position, and he's been a Jackson State kid since day one. He's the one that came in as a freshman in 2019 when I came back as quarterback coach. But he's one. There's some other guys on that defensive line, Antonio Dahl. Transfer from Texas A&M that's been looking good. Jeremiah Williams, another D lineman. Sionis Miller, Junior Miller is back, and he's looking, oh my God, the transfer from Auburn. You talk about linebacker, Alan Walker, a kid we brought in from La Tech. He's got a lot on his plate. You talk about losing the production of Aubrey Miller, and so, he fits the mold, he looks the part, but can he do it on game day? That's what I talked to him about. And one of my favorite positions for depth-wise and talent-wise right now is the secondary. We got some two corners that's coming back, K5, Kevrick Wiggins, Jalen Hughes, Louisiana Lafayette transfer, Kedron Callaghan. It looks like a machine right now, So, and that's what I'm saying. People just don't know yet. They don't know yet. We've been seeing it as a coaching staff. We know what we're going to bring to the table. We know we're going to play hard, and we know we understand the assignment.
Absolutely, Coach. Thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it. Don't you guys go anywhere. We'll be right back on HBCU Huddle.